What's going on, everybody? My name's Connor O'Toole. I go by Connor on Chain, and today I'm going to be bringing you a crypto project analysis and review here, and we're going to be going into a price prediction right after everything as well. So the project itself is called Tectum, all right? TET. This is a very bullish project through some research that I've done. I really like everything that they've got going on. I like what the team has been building with this. There's a ton of bullish factors that I'm going to jump into in just a second. And that second is right now, so let's literally jump into it right away. So the website is Tectum.io. So what is Tectum? Tectum is a layer 1 blockchain that focuses heavily on high throughput and high speed transactions. And what I'm talking about, just to give you a reference, is one of the first bullish factors is that they're boasting 1 million transactions per second, bro. 1 million a second. So just looking at this chart, this gives you an idea of literally how slow and sluggish chains are nowadays. With Bitcoin, it's 7 transactions per second, bro. Everyone knows that Bitcoin congestion is absolutely ridiculous. It's very slow for what it is. Ethereum, I didn't realize it was actually this slow, but 25 transactions per second. Litecoin, honestly, I don't like Litecoin like that. Cardano, still 1,000. IOTA, Ripple. So even Ripple, bro, 1,500 transactions a second. At the time, that was huge, but bro, it doesn't even compare right now. It's this literally throws Ripple literally deep under the water. No pun intended, bro. 1 million transactions per second is massive. In my opinion, it's just getting that much closer to, let's see, what credit cards and stuff and Visa can do. Let's just see how many transactions per second do credit cards offer. And now we hit enter. Wow, so I'm actually completely wrong, bro. So this puts this shit out of the fucking water. So this is Visa. So processes around 1,700 transactions per second. And wow. Alright, so I take that back. MasterCard is only at 5,000. So, bro, Tectum, a million per second is unbelievable, alright? So another factor I want to talk about, too, is, their other major aspect that I see going for it is their soft note. So their soft note is a literal physical piece of paper. Whether it's a piece of paper or a business card, it's probably laminated or given some sort of professional nature. What you do with it is you can actually load crypto onto these cards, carry them around with you, and I assume way in the future, you'll be able to use these potentially in stores and places, wherever. But what you can do with them is scan them into your wallet, your soft note wallet, and you can literally just take that, and now you have crypto from physical into your digital wallet. I think it's an absolutely insane idea. And I think that's just another huge push for what crypto can actually achieve. There's something else here with it. Let me see, because with this soft note, it is wild. Let me see if I can pull this up here. 1 second. Yeah, so they've got 1.7 million bills minted total, which is kind of cool. That's crazy. So I'm not seeing what I was looking for before, because I don't want to just say it, but I thought it was super dope. So anyways, let's just go to their roadmap. So the roadmap is something I want to talk about with it. So another thing is right here, their MetaMask integration, I think is absolutely wild. If this is something they're going to integrate into MetaMask, as in those soft notes, the physical pieces of paper with money on it, bro, in reality, if you're going to be able to load money on your card, and then you're just able to scan a QR code, put it into your phone or on the camera, or like onto your MetaMask anywhere like that. Bro, that is like revolutionary for using crypto, especially in real life. I think that's super bullish. I really love that idea. And one more thing too that I want to bring up that I found that, I don't know if anyone even would know that. So, Tectum was actually created by this company called Crisp Mind. And so we're gonna scroll down, and I just want you guys to read this real quick. And so they're the ones that created Tectum, everything about Tectum. They got their wallet, but they also have other applications that they made. And they've actually developed this Palm Chain, which is another blockchain. It's a blockchain trading platform built on top of Tectum, but it looks like it's made for the government of Dubai. So Tectum itself is working with the government of Dubai, which I think is an absolutely major factor, okay? I think that's dope. I love the idea. Like, bro, for where the project is sitting, I think it's ridiculous. Like, that is such a bullish thing. And so let me see if I can look this up real quick. Roadmaps, not in the roadmap, white paper, tokenomics. The tokenomics look okay, look pretty good. They got a little bit of dilution to go, but for how it's laid out, I think it looks great for over the long term, over the next couple years. So it seems very safe to be investing into, which I really like. And so there's also too, as far as for these soft notes, I was reading somewhere that there are actually a lot of places that have already integrated soft notes that actually can accept them. But it's somewhere on their website. It might be at the bottom of here, I'm not too sure. But I don't want to take up too much time here. You guys can do your research and just look it up. But I think the idea is super cool. I can see this absolutely ripping just based off these major ideas alone. So we're going to go back to the price chart. So I just want to give you guys a perspective on another layer 1 that absolutely ran up, that I personally feel is going to be in competition with CRO. CRO had an absolutely wild bull run, alright? So like if you got in, I'm not going to say at the lows here, that's wrong. But if you got into Chronos or crypto.com, if you got in at the bottom and you sold anywhere near the top, alright? So let's say it was 18 billion. If you sold at 18 billion, say you got in around 400 million, because this is kind of going to be a similar time. So from 400 million to 4 billion would be a 10x. And to 18 billion. 4, 8, 12, 16. So let's put it in perspective. So that would be a 40, maybe a 45 to a 50x if you got in on the lows in comparison to where the highs actually went. But now let's keep in mind where Tectum was. So I'm talking about $400 million. This is where the low was. And the reason why is because they probably had a lot more liquidity. They probably had a lot more seed funding in comparison to Tectum. But from where that ran to then where it went, and to have somewhat similar ideals as far as like trying to really push the narrative of, physical into the digital Web3 realm. Crypto.com had like literal physical debit cards that you can use, and Tectum's aiming to do something similar with soft notes, you know what I mean? So, and then if you compare that to the potential of where Tectum can go, being at $22 million market cap, compared to starting at 400 million, bro. Just to get to the starting point of where I was talking about. Let's see, it's a what? Is that a 20x? 22 to 220 million. So yeah, maybe an 18 to 20x. So let's say an 18x to get to 440 million. Then to get to 4.4 billion, bro, is already in 100x. So if Tectum can go to 4 billion, which I don't have my target set that high, I'm giving you guys just an idea as of right now, just to give you an idea. Like I said, that could, I mean, to get to 18 billion, bro, that's like, that would be almost a 400x, maybe a 450x. But I'm not calling that. That's not my full price prediction right now. But I'm going to give you my actual price prediction right now. $4.76. Because so if the market cap right now, sitting around 22 million, you know, it's about half diluted. I still think just being a layer 1 and being so low of a market cap with such bullish fundamentals, a 10x from here is probably going to be the easiest thing for this like project to pull off. A 10x is nothing, bro. To get this to 200 million, this will take over half the layer 1s that are even, you know, existing right now. And I think, honestly, this could probably get to at least 1.5 billion, potentially 2 billion, in my opinion. And this is like a safe, very safe bet. So I'm going to say probably an 80x. So this could probably reach maybe 320 to 350 bucks, bro. And I mean like pretty easily. And this is not taking into account, you know, crazy price discovery. Like I really think this is fairly achievable for this project. For this to hit 320 to, let's say $320 or 350, in between there, I think that's very fair. That would put it probably around like $1.5 billion in market cap. But bro, I think it's achievable. I think an 80x is like my final, it's my final say. Like, let's just do the math too. So we'll do 22 million times, let's just say 80. So that would put it around like what, 1.76 billion? Yeah, so around $1.76 billion. That's where the market cap would sit for it to hit that 80x, bro. Because, I mean, if you guys aren't familiar with market cap and simple predictions like this, $4.76, if you just move the decimal point one in front, bro. One over here, to make it $47.60 is a 10x. So that would make the market cap around $220 million. So 10x, like I was saying, is cake, bro. And I think an 100x is pretty achievable too. But like I said, I'm very, very reserved with my price predictions. So I still think even to hit $1.76 billion, you know, like a little bit under an 100x, I feel is very achievable. Especially with the amount of money and potential volatility that we're going to see. Like, this is not accounting for a massive blow off top either. This is just a fair price prediction that I can really see happening. And this is why I'm so bullish on Tectum. So at the moment, this is kind of what I wanted to talk about with everybody. You know, their chart is at a great area to buy too. You know, it had its launch pushed up for a while in July. It's retraced, it's back down. Oh my god, I keep yawning, bro. Yeah, it's back down at super solid buy levels. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the support breaks a little bit. But I think in between probably like $2.50 to $5 is probably going to be the absolute bottom for this project. I don't see it going lower than that. You know, if this goes to pennies, bro, like under $1, I'll be shocked. And I'm talking about before it even starts its run, over the next month, 2-3 months, potentially, if we get some downside. So, you know, there's always that risk if you're going to buy in. But just to be safe, bro, like, if you're interested in buying this, like, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy this. I don't want you to buy it based off just me showing you. Like, do your own research, and if you decide to, I'm happy I could help you out. If not, you know, don't worry about it. Keep researching yourself. Do what you got to do. But But this is just my opinion, and this is what I'm personally doing. Is like I just said, waiting for $2.50 to $3. Worst case, if it hits that, I'm throwing and filling all my bags up to the max for it. But I've already DCA'd a little bit into it now at literally 470, what? 477. I think it's still a very fair price, even around $5. So that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a price prediction, a little bit about Tectum. Super solid project. Check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate it.